Stop what you're doing and listen closely, because what I'm about to share with you could save your health or even your life. If you've ever felt tired, foggy, or sluggish after eating, that's not just normal. That's your blood sugar spiking. And those spikes can silently damage your body every single day. Think of it like tiny little cuts on the inside of your veins and organs. You can't feel it right away, but over months and years, it builds up into serious, life threatening conditions: heart disease, diabetes, nerve damage, even memory loss. That's why experts call blood sugar spikes a silent enemy. Most people ignore them because they don't see the damage happening. But here's the shocking truth: there's a simple after meal trick that can lower blood sugar more effectively than many medications. And it's something you can do today without a prescription, without side effects, and without spending a dime. Imagine being able to take control of your health with just a few minutes of action after eating. No pills, no complicated diets, just a small daily habit that could protect your energy, your weight, and even your future. This isn't hype, it's real science. And it could change your life if you start using it now. Hi, I'm glad you're here. If you've struggled with high blood sugar, pre-diabetes, or even just that uncomfortable crash after eating, you are not alone. Millions of people are fighting the same battle. And I want you to hear this: there is nothing wrong with you for feeling this way. Your body is simply reacting to the food and lifestyle patterns that most of us have been taught are normal. The encouraging news is there's hope, and small changes can make a huge difference. In this video, I'll explain 4 hidden dangers of blood sugar spikes, and then I'll share 4 powerful science-backed solutions you can start right away. Most importantly, I'll walk you through the after meal trick that could change the way your body handles sugar, starting today, not months from now. Before we dive in, I want you to pause and think about your own health. How often do you feel that afternoon crash that makes you want coffee or a nap? How often do you crave sweets, even after you've just eaten a full meal? Do you ever notice brain fog or mood swings that seem to appear out of nowhere? Hold those thoughts because they are not random quirks. They are clear signals your body is sending you, asking for help, asking for balance, and reminding you that paying attention now can prevent bigger problems later. 1. Hidden damage to your organs. Every time your blood sugar spikes, it's like pouring syrup into your bloodstream. Imagine that thick stickiness coating everything it touches. Over time, that sticky sugar damages the delicate lining of your blood vessels, weakening them and making them prone to blockages. It injures the tiny capillaries that bring oxygen to your eyes, which is why many people with long-term high blood sugar begin to lose their vision. It attacks your nerves, slowly killing the very connections that allow you to feel your hands and feet. And it doesn't stop there. It puts strain on your kidneys, forcing them to filter and filter until one day they can no longer keep up. The scariest part? Most people don't feel any of this happening. There's no sudden alarm bell, no obvious pain at the start. The damage is slow, quiet, and invisible. That's why doctors call high blood sugar a silent killer. It sneaks up on you until the damage is already severe. By the time symptoms like numbness, blurry vision, or kidney issues appear, years of harm may already be done. This is why paying attention to your blood sugar now is so critical. It's not just about today's energy level, it's about protecting your organs, your independence, and your quality of life in the future. 2. Energy roller coaster. You eat a meal. Your blood sugar shoots up like a rocket. For a short while, you might feel a burst of energy, even a sense of relief. But soon after, that surge comes crashing down. When blood sugar drops quickly, your brain and body scramble to adjust. You suddenly feel tired, sluggish, and unable to concentrate. Irritability creeps in, sometimes so subtly you don't even notice until you snap at someone or lose patience. To make matters worse, your body sends strong signals demanding more sugar, creating cravings that feel almost impossible to resist. And when you give in and reach for a cookie, soda, or snack bar, the cycle repeats itself. Up, then down. High, then crash. This constant roller coaster doesn't just ruin your productivity, it robs you of stable moods and clear thinking. Over time, the repeated spikes and crashes wear out your system, leaving you drained, dependent on caffeine or sweets, and frustrated with yourself. But it's not a matter of willpower, it's your blood sugar chemistry at work. How many times have you felt like you desperately need a nap just an hour after eating? That's not laziness. That's blood sugar demanding balance, and it's a sign your body needs support. 3. Weight gain and belly fat. Insulin, the hormone that controls blood sugar, is also a fat storage hormone. When your blood sugar is constantly spiking, your body stores more fat, especially around the belly. Over time, this leads to that stubborn belly bulge that feels impossible to lose no matter how hard you try. And it's not just about appearance. Belly fat is metabolically active, meaning it pumps out inflammatory chemicals that stress your organs and throw your hormones further out of balance. This type of fat surrounds your liver, your pancreas, and even your heart, silently increasing the strain on your body. The more belly fat you carry, the higher your risk for insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease. Scientists have also linked it to certain cancers and cognitive decline. What makes it so tricky is that belly fat grows faster when you're on that blood sugar roller coaster. Spikes encourage your body to keep storing, while crashes make you crave more sugary foods that feed the cycle. So when you see changes in your waistline, don't just think about looks. See it as a warning light on your dashboard, telling you that your body is storing too much sugar as fat and that it's time to take action before serious damage sets in. Increased risk of diabetes and heart disease. Here's the scary part. Repeated blood sugar spikes push your body closer to insulin resistance. That's the very first step toward type 2 diabetes. And once insulin resistance sets in, your body has to work harder and harder just to keep blood sugar under control. Over time, the pancreas becomes exhausted, and blood sugar stays high all the time. This constant overload damages arteries, raises blood pressure, and increases cholesterol, a dangerous recipe for heart disease. It also makes strokes more likely because fragile blood vessels in the brain can't handle the extra stress. Your kidneys, forced to filter all that excess sugar day after day, slowly begin to fail. This is why people with diabetes are at much higher risk of kidney disease and dialysis. The connection is undeniable. Unstable blood sugar doesn't just affect today's energy, it directly shapes whether you'll face serious life threatening conditions tomorrow. The seriousness of this can't be overstated, but please don't panic. Knowledge is power, and there are proven science backed ways to fight back and protect yourself starting today. 1. The after meal trick: walking. Yes, it's that simple. Just a 10 to 15-minute walk after eating can lower your blood sugar better than medication. Why does this happen? Because when you move your muscles, they act like sponges, pulling sugar directly out of your bloodstream and using it as fuel. This means fewer spikes, steadier energy, and far less strain on your body. The walk doesn't need to be intense. Even a gentle stroll counts. Next time you finish a meal, resist the urge to flop on the couch or stay glued to your phone. Instead, take a light walk. It can be around the block, down the hallway, or even just pacing your living room. What matters most is consistency, because every step helps your body clear sugar more effectively. Over days and weeks, this simple habit can protect your heart, your weight, and your energy levels. Think of it as medicine you don't have to swallow, movement as therapy. Even 5 minutes is better than nothing. Build it into your routine, and your future self will thank you for taking action today. 2. Start your meal with fiber and protein. Science shows that eating vegetables or protein before carbs slows down sugar absorption, almost like putting a gentle brake on your bloodstream. That means fewer blood sugar spikes, steadier energy, and a calmer body response. Try starting lunch or dinner with a simple salad, or just a few bites of chicken, fish, or beans before touching the bread, rice, or pasta. Even a handful of steamed vegetables, lentils, or eggs can make a real difference. By filling your stomach with fiber and protein first, you slow the digestion of carbs and prevent that sudden rush of sugar. This habit doesn't require major effort, only a slight shift in order. It's a small change with a big impact, and over time, it can help protect your weight, your heart, and your long term health. 3. Drink water, not sugary drinks. Liquid sugar hits your bloodstream like a lightning bolt. Soda, juice, energy drinks, they all cause massive spikes that shock your system. Those spikes don't just make you feel jittery, they also force your body to release huge amounts of insulin, which then leads to a crash and more cravings. Over time, this cycle contributes to weight gain, fatigue, and insulin resistance. Water, on the other hand, is your body's best ally. It helps your kidneys flush excess sugar from your blood, supports healthy digestion, and keeps you hydrated so your body can function at its best. If plain water feels boring, try adding a squeeze of lemon, a slice of cucumber, or a few mint leaves for flavor. Sparkling water is another great option if you crave fizz. The key is to replace sugary drinks with clean, simple hydration. Even swapping one soda a day for water can make a meaningful difference to your blood sugar and overall health. Keep it simple. Keep it clean. Make water your default choice, and your body will thank you with steadier energy, clearer thinking, and healthier long-term balance. 4. Prioritize sleep and stress management. Poor sleep and constant stress can sabotage your blood sugar even if your diet is perfect. When you don't sleep enough, your body becomes resistant to insulin, making it harder to process sugar. Chronic stress releases hormones like cortisol, which signals your body to dump extra sugar into the bloodstream. Over time, this can keep your blood sugar elevated and strain your organs. Prioritizing sleep means creating a routine. Aim for 7 to 9 hours, keep your bedroom dark and cool, and wind down before bed. Stress management is equally important. Try deep breathing exercises, meditation, a short walk outside, journaling, or even listening to calming music. These small actions signal to your body that it can relax, reducing sugar spikes. Remember, your body is resilient. By protecting your rest and managing stress, you give your blood sugar a chance to stabilize naturally. Even small improvements today, like turning off screens an hour before bed or pausing to breathe deeply during work, can make a real difference. You are not alone in this, and taking these steps helps your energy, mood, and long-term health. I want you to pause and really reflect for a moment. Which of these solutions feels most doable for you right now? Could you take a short walk after dinner tonight? Just around your house, your yard, or down the block? Could you swap your next soda or sweetened drink for a glass of water or sparkling water with a squeeze of lemon or a few slices of fruit? Could you add a few bites of vegetables, beans, or protein before digging into your bread, rice, or pasta at your next meal? You don't have to do everything at once. Small steps matter far more than perfection. Every single action, no matter how tiny, moves you toward better blood sugar control, steadier energy, and improved overall health. Remember, you are not alone. Thousands of people are navigating these same challenges right now, trying to maintain balance and protect their health. Sharing your experiences in the comments can have a real impact. Your story might encourage someone else who is struggling and give them hope. What's your biggest challenge with blood sugar right now? What's one small step you're willing to commit to today? Take a moment to reflect, write it down, and really make a mental commitment. Even the smallest change, a 5-minute walk, a glass of water, a handful of vegetables, can start a ripple effect toward healthier habits, renewed confidence, and more control over your body and energy. You can do this, and you are definitely not alone in the journey. Let's quickly recap. Blood sugar spikes silently damage your body, sap your energy, add belly fat, and raise your risk for diabetes and heart disease. But you can fight back. 4 solutions. Take a short walk after meals, start with fiber and protein, drink water instead of sugary drinks, and protect your sleep and stress levels. The most powerful trick, the one you can do today, is that after meal walk. 10 minutes. That's it. Better blood sugar, better energy, better health. So I challenge you. Tonight, after your next meal, take that walk. Then come back and tell me how you feel. I promise your body will notice the difference. If you found this helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe for more simple, science-backed tips for better health. And remember, you are not powerless. You have the tools to take control of your blood sugar, starting right now. Stay strong, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.